Welcome to this explainer. Look, with millions of us practically running our lives and our money straight from our phones, a huge question keeps popping up. How exactly do mobile wallet users safely get into the Pakistan Stock Exchange, the PSX? Well, today we're going to demystify the whole thing. We'll bust a few myths and give you a crystal clear look at how this process actually works behind the scenes. Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll cover the mobile wallet question, gateway versus broker, the 6 steps to invest, what you really need, and finally some smart advice for beginners. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the mobile wallet question. So if you're using Easypaisa or JazzCash, you've probably looked at your balance and thought, hey, can I just tap a button in this app and instantly buy shares in the stock market? Like, is it really as easy as paying a utility bill to suddenly own a piece of a major company? Well, the short answer is yes, but there's a pretty big catch here. It's not quite as simple as just sending a few bucks to a friend. Which brings us to Section 2, gateway versus broker. You gotta think of it like this. Your mobile wallet, it's basically just the armored truck that moves your cash around. It's a payment gateway, plain and simple, used only for depositing or withdrawing your funds. On the flip side, you have the stockbroker. Now, this is the fully licensed entity. It's the actual marketplace where you log it in to do the buying and selling. So the wallet moves the money, right? But the broker is the one that actually executes the trade. Moving on to Section 3, 6 steps to invest. Okay, so here is your start to finish roadmap. Step 1, you select a licensed stockbroker that's registered with the PSX. Step 2, you open your trading account with them. Step 3 is opening a CDC account. That's where your actual shares will live. Once the paperwork clears, you're at Step 4, depositing your funds. And the cool part, if your broker supports it, you can do this directly from your mobile wallet. Step 5, that's the fun part, logging in and actually placing a buy order. And finally, Step 6 is placing a sell order down the line to lock in those hard-earned gains. Now, when you're at that second step, the account opening, it's surprisingly straightforward. You really don't need to drown in paperwork. You just need your original CNIC, an active mobile number, your basic bank details, some info about your income or profession, and an NTN if you have one. Just have those ready and the whole onboarding process is a total breeze. Section 4, what you really need. I want to really hammer this point home though. Is having a few thousand rupees sitting in your Easypaisa account enough to just start day trading? Like, can you just throw that digital cash at the screen and start buying? Absolutely not. You can't bypass the formal financial system. You literally must have a dedicated trading account with a PSX-linked broker alongside a separate CDC account. Honestly, these are non-negotiable. They are the gatekeepers for anyone wanting to invest. So you might be wondering, what exactly is that CDC account? CDC stands for Central Depository Company, and you can think of it as your highly secure digital vault. See, when you buy shares, they don't just, float around in the ether. They're locked securely in the CDC account under your name. And the good news is, your broker usually handles the heavy lifting of setting this up for you. Let's actually track the flow of your money here. First is the deposit phase. You're sending money from your bank or your mobile wallet straight into your broker's trading account. Then, fast forward to the withdrawal phase. When you eventually sell your shares, your profits land right back in that same broker account, and from there, you just transfer those funds back to your bank or pop them right back into your digital wallet. It's a completely secure, closed loop. And here's some really reassuring news. You absolutely do not need a massive fortune to begin. Actually, scratch that. You might even spend more on a nice weekend dinner than you need to start investing. A lot of brokers let you open an account with just a few thousand rupees, so the barrier to entry is dramatically lower than most people assume. Section 5, smart advice for beginners. Okay, if you're new to all this, please listen closely to these baseline rules. First, take the time to learn the basic principles of the PSX before you buy a single share. Second, pace yourself. Do not go dumping your entire life savings in at once. Third, and I can't stress this enough, block out the noise and ignore social media rumors. And finally, build your strategy around long-term growth in fundamentally strong companies. We're talking investing here, not risky overnight gambling. I actually want to pause on that social media point for a second because our sources emphasize it so strongly. Sirf social media ya afwahon per inhisar na kare. Do not rely solely on social media or rumors. Seriously, relying on anonymous internet hype instead of doing your own homework is the absolute fastest way to lose your capital. You've got to let facts guide your hand, not trending hashtags. Well, we've covered a ton of ground today.
You now know exactly how the digital doors to the stock exchange open up. Your mobile wallet is a fantastic tool to fund your journey, even if the broker is the one actually executing the trades. You've literally got the access right there in your pocket. So the only question left is, are you ready to put in the time to truly learn the market? Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and happy learning.